So about 2 hours after we started to bulk ferment our dough, we can take a look at it. If you come closer, you'll see that it's a little bit more bubbly and larger than before. So what we can do is just ease this out gently onto a floured surface. Now what we're going to be doing is dividing this into some dough balls for the last fermentation. So we're going to do this to sort of divide this roughly into thirds. If you want to be accurate, you can use a scale to weigh it out. So what I do is kind of flour where you think about a third is going to be. Use either a knife, chef knife, or a scraper or whatever, and you can just kind of divide this into thirds. Good way to see how close we are to our target 290. 290 exactly, perfect. And that's pretty good too. So once we have this divided into three, what we're gonna do is shape this into dough balls. So to do that, what you're gonna do is kind of flatten it out a little bit. And you're gonna grab one corner, hold in the center, stretch it out, and fold it in. You can do this about 4 times. You have 4 folds right into the center, like that. Then you're kind of gonna do what we did before. We kind of grab from the back, tuck it in, and kind of force the ball. We're gonna kind of fold it in on itself. So you have a nice, smooth dough ball like that. And then to get that seam right, we're gonna take the unfloured portion of our surface, plop it down with our hands, scrape and pull it back, and that will help get nice and taut on the bottom. All right, let's do that to our 3 dough balls really fast. Now that I'm kind of tore a little bit before, so we just fold that again and try one more time. Great. This will be fine. So a nice smooth texture. We'll need now either floured plates or a rimmed baking sheet or something like that, but what we're gonna do is just kind of plop these on a floured surface, like so. Lightly flour the tops. And then wrap tightly with plastic wrap. And it's important to get this part airtight because if you have little air gaps, it'll kind of create these sort of weird crusty edges on the dough that come out when you bake and are hard to roll flat. But all you're looking for is an airtight seal, whether it's in a plate or a rimmed baking sheet. Once you have your dough balls wrapped, you can just stick them in your fridge, and there they'll wait for about 18 to 48 hours until you're ready to bake them the next day or two.